Right, I'm live on YouTube. All right, mate. Okay, so I thought my first one this morning was a bit last minute, having about 10 hours to get ready for it. This one's even more last minute.
Or next minute. Good afternoon, everybody, again. See if
However,
Brian makes it across.
I got this, and let's do it.
Yeah, you got
I haven't even turned the lathe on yet, but do that.
53 minutes to go.
Just leave on that view until Brian gets here.
Yeah.
Actually, I can do it on the other view. Let's do it on that one.
While you're setting that up, you got Steel Blade Woodworks is in, Ruben Crafts is in, Mike McEwen's in, Others in, Spirit Wood, Stone and Bone, Bailey Woodworks is in, Chris, Doug Miller's in, Andy AGK Woodworks, Terry Bartlett, Mike McEwen, I said, William Kenny, Weeval is in, Ward Wilson's in, Amy DeAngelis is in,
Keyboard out of the way.
Donna Love Angel's in.
Hi and welcome
AP
everyone.
Woodworks
This
is
is
in. Ruby Clare's in. Glad to see you again, Pete, she says.
Hey, Ruby.
And that's it so far. Shane Hurst is in as well, so hopefully they'll all start meandering this way. And even Woodwork Learners in.
Okay.
For those that just joined that didn't know, Brian's internet's crashed again. Hi, Gary Glass. And he's unable to do a live today, so Pete's stepping in on emergency. Ward 10. Brad R's in.
And we have Brian as well.
And Brian's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
But he's probably voice only and jumpy.
Yeah, more than
Jumpy
likely, I just
internet.
jump
Wayne,
over here.
the Woodturners in. Hello, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, as I was saying, Brian's signal's dead. We can't do a live from Brian's. I'm not ready for this, but we can do something.
Stick us in the background and off we go. Hope you're all enjoying it today, people.
It's been good so far, I have to say.
I've got workmen in today.
I know.
Working on my workshop.
Building the workshop.
Yeah. It's not going to be finished, but they're going to continue to build it and then come back another time.
Not finished?
I'm not having any of that nonsense.
Another day or so, maybe two.
Wow.
Work in progress. Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Lives will be delayed somewhat.
Yeah, so are mine. I'm not going to even attempt another live until I get the full fibre broadband installed on the 4th of October.
4th of October, is it? Okay.
Yep. Well, that's the date they've given me. So.
Right. For your entertainment, Peter's spinning a piece of wood and hollowing it out.
What is a piece of wood, Pete?
I don't actually know. It's I think it's ash. It's one that I coloured the back of and cut off and recoloured it with something else. And I was going to cut it off and recolour it again, but it's here. It's a blank. It's in the workshop. Let's do something with it.
Done. And yes, Ward Wilson, I was right. I told Pete not to count his blessings. It won't be his last live. Now he's doing another one.
Yeah, Yeah.
And he will be on Monday.
Shocking.
Monday is going to be a very, very short live. I've got a visitor coming Monday, who's actually one of
That's all
my
right.
major
Can I not see
customers.
it, yeah?
So I kind of have to give him the time of day.
Yeah. Okay. Steve Hale has joined us. Hello, Steve.
Twisted Trees.
However, I
found
did
it on
set up
YouTube,
the prize draw for the Dremel table, which I will draw that on Monday. That is going to be the extent of the live, effectively.
That's okay. You can make it last 3 minutes.
I can make it last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Give him a cup of coffee, do that, and then go back and do my visitor stuff.
Couple more days' work. Amy and the Hobbit shop should be ready.
This is
They're currently beavering away out there. Working hard.
not nearly beavering fast enough. If it's going to take another 2 days.
The electrics are almost installed, and the office is nearly built. Not quite. And then the internet's got to be put in there and rigged from the house. So,
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of work to do. We've got to get the computer set up. We've got to get the camera set up.
yeah, it's all
But we can get all that done, and Terry will be back doing his lives from Monday week.
every other week.
And he's going to be doing 3 lives a week to make up for lost time.
Pete will be doing every other one. I'll do every other one.
You tell him, Pete. You tell him.
I tell you something though, Peter. The amount of money I've spent on this, I'm thinking do 5 lives a week. Get me money back. Although I don't get any money anyway.
So you should.
Not a penny. Never get a penny.
Ooh.
I switched bowl gauges there because that one was blunt.
No, not a blunt bow gauge.
The thing is, Pete, you were there anyway in the workshop, so you just want to do it live.
I'm going to take some small.
Oh, you're cheeky, Jack.
So if those in the chat would take note, this is Pete's first live after he said it was his last. See how many he does before it is his last.
You're very bold, Terry.
Andy Woodward learner's cheeky. He says, Peter, remember not to build the computer desk higher than a foot, or else Terry won't be able to reach the keyboard.
Well, there's truth in that, of course.
Big chair, Andy. Big chair.
That's what's taking so long. They're actually having to sink a hole into the concrete in the workshop to sink the lathe into. That's what the hold-up is.
Yeah, they've got to dig a hole for
We're contemplating that as well.
into.
Might as well perpetuate this myth.
Just as well. I can always turn with the bowl gauge above my head. No problem.
That's true, Terry. Here.
Just like those guitarists can play the guitar behind their back. I can do that.
Just like yeah.
There's no point in having a decent myth if you can't perpetuate it, is there?
Yes, it absolutely.
Who do you think you are, Eric Clapton or something?
Well, I don't know. Get me 70s disco heels, says Amy.
I'm busy looking around my workshop for an Allen key and I can't find it.
Alan.
Alan. Found it. It's okay. Just as soon as you said that, Terry, I found it.
That's it. What word is this, Pete? Just a thought.
Piece of ash.
Piece of ash. Good man.
Oh, look at that. That's perfect.
So if anybody else has a workshop set up with cameras ready to rock and roll. You can do a live next week and the week after.
I've just had a parcel from my good friend Steve at SK Crafts.
Mhm.
And
Who's busy working away in my garage.
he's busy in your garage. He's busy in your garage. And he sent me a lovely big resin blank.
Oh, he said he was, yeah.
Yeah.
No love lost then.
More cleaning up, I have to say. Right, how am I going to make this work now? It's all good fun, though.
Ruby wants to see me play my guitar behind my back.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I'd rather not watch
Like
you
when I
doing
broke-
that.
It's like when I had operation on my wrist. They put a plate in it to freeze the wrist so it doesn't bend. And afterwards, I said to the consultant, I said, "Will I be able to play the piano?" She said, "Yeah, of course you will." I said, "That's good because I couldn't play before."
Your ones are the best.
Yeah, I did say that to her. She just glared at me. I did say it.
So she did. Because she's probably heard that a million times before.
Donna could be on next week. Look, she's getting a camera. Overview and a tripod due tomorrow.
On Donna.
Well done, Donna. Get yourself on YouTube.
Right.
Sorry, guys, I've got a sharp and I haven't got a camera on the Pro Edge.
All right. No
That's all
problem.
right.
Still got 40 minutes left. It's no problem.
Yeah. I think
It's
if I
only
turn the
been
lathe
40
down,
minutes.
That, another 20
if I
minutes.
turn the lathe down to about 300 RPM, that'll take the hour, won't it?
Yeah. Ruby says,
I'm
nice cut,
busily
Steve.
trying to contact BT. Yeah, I was going to explain to you guys a little tip that Ruby gave me earlier about the direction of cut. I was going to try and explain it to you as well, but no point if you can't see it. Yes,
Donna says,
Woodwork Learner's just got a notification to say that Brian is live. I'm alive, but my internet's not.
yeah. Donna says she's once she get her cameras and her lights and working, knows how to use it, she will be doing a live on artwork. Not turning, mind you, but some scrolling, I think you mean.
Scroll work, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, it is indeed. Very good. Very cool.
I was just thinking I should have ordered a really tiny bandsaw, shouldn't I?
Well, you didn't.
Make me
You
look
didn't
tall.
really need a giant one for sure.
No, but now
You
it's going
do
to
all
make me look
21
really
Terry,
short.
it's just compared to you.
Oh dear. There's no need for
It's going to look
that.
even worse now. It's already 2 foot taller than me.
It's shocking.
Not scrolling, Donna. Oh, you're not doing scrolling. Okay. Scrolling. Whatever that is.
Scrolling,
Lightness.
not scrolling. Soling, not soling either. No,
Not soiling, it's
Fair enough.
scrolling. Scrolling.
Scrolling. Not scrolling. I'm confused by all that.
This cut I'm doing at the moment, I'm actually rolling over to the left wing and going back on myself to get an undercut there. I'm starting on the bevel, cutting on the left wing, and then as I do the undercut, I'm rolling around.
To the right wing. Not much better, Andy. Not much better, my back. But we'll get over it. Morphine helps.
Finishing more conventionally.
Morphine helps.
It does.
Yeah. I'd like to think so.
think I've got quite a bit of meat there, but I'm going to just double check.
William Kenny says, when I turn the cameras on, everything goes to pot. I even got a catch of sandpaper this morning.
Hey, this morning I threw a chuck on the floor and I dropped the sandpaper and I dropped a piece of wood.
Yeah, and eventually did 2 lives in the Crafty Festival.
Donna says she's dyslexic.
The moment the camera goes on, everything goes to pot for me. Right, that's about the right thickness, so we don't want to go much further with that.
True, Ruby.
That's all right. I've got a question for William. You want to do it live on Monday, William?
Yeah, we don't mind the
Because we'll take it.
catches. We'll
There's
just watch.
There's actually 1.5 vacant slots on Monday if you feel up to it, William. I've just tried
That's the
to
other
do a
thing I kept
speed
doing this
test
morning.
on.
I kept forgetting to turn the extractor on when I was standing. I remember now, so I'm getting better.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good. That's yeah. It must be too early for you this morning, Pete.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Lino printing. That's better, Donna. That's all right. That's good.
Oh, lino printing. All right.
Lino printing, yeah.
I remember doing that at school.
Yeah. Good fun, that.
It was.
She's just
So I've
starting
just
to
tried
learn
to do a
about doing
speed test
polymer
on.
clay and silver clay.
Oh, very nice. I've seen that somewhere the other day. It's that silver clay thing. But
Brad's saying, is it your goal to make a type of closed form bowl? Is that why you're making the undercut? And that undercut, are you anchoring your hand
I'm
to the
looking
tool rest and
for.
making a pivot?
I'm looking for
Pivot
standard bowl thickness, but with a wide rim.
Right.
If you've got a wide rim, you can either make the whole bowl thick, or you have to undercut it.
Hmm.
So I don't know why I'm doing this. I just
Because Brian
cut it.
can't.
you just felt like it. And you've got internet, unlike me.
Yeah, I'm doing this
Because
because I got
I've just
internet.
tried to do Yep. I just done a speed test on the BT app, and it says, "Sorry, we're unable to test your speed. Unfortunately, the speed test failed. This could be due to a technical issue on our part."
Yeah, funny that.
Yeah. The words "no" and
Actually, I can
Sherlock
tell you
come to mind.
Okay, I don't actually have any tear out on this. Turn that off a sec.
Good.
If I had
No
tear
tear
out on
at all.
this, then it would be where the end grain is. So you'd actually get a triangle into the center from 2 sides. And when we went on a course with a certain person over in Ireland recently, actually quite a while back now,
It was long time.
he was saying that if you sand that figure 8 with it stationary and then sand the whole piece, that's a very good way of getting rid of tear out if it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously need to power sand to do that, but it's a good tip. The other thing is to run your fingers across beyond the center, and you'll feel if there's any ridges in there. I do have a slight ridge there. Just in the middle there is a little lump.
Ruby was wondering whether you're going to put an accent line around the outside edge.
I'm thinking about it. That's why I left the rim a bit wide.
I've just had a message from our holiday makers, Joe and Glenn. They've arrived in Newcastle. So
Newcastle.
Now that's Newcastle County Down, guys, not Newcastle.
So they'll be able to come do a live in a minute then?
I thought Glenn would probably have actually ended up in Newcastle. Went the wrong way, but
yeah, no, wrong Newcastle.
I'm going to power sand in the middle.
Gary Glass thought the tear rate on all his work, all his turn-ins, was texturing. Could be used for that.
Right, so
That's
that little bump in the
polishing.
middle's gone. Switch up a grip. There's my paintbrush gone. Brian nicked it again.
It's in my pocket.
I don't have a compressor here, so I can't blow the dust out into the air. I've got to brush it out.
I don't have one at the moment. I should get one though. You sure Morris didn't chew through your internet cable, Brian?
Well, 100% certain. I checked that as well, Terry. We checked the cable from the house on out to the back of the computer. It's getting a good signal. It's just BT. It's just the length of copper wire between me and the fiber box, which is 1,420 meters away.
And lots of hoses between you
That's
and
why
there.
Well, I
Well,
don't
there
think it's
isn't,
there because
Terry.
you replaced that
There-
wire, haven't they? I don't think it's that wire. I think it's
Well,
down
no,
the exchange.
They replaced the wire from the house, from my house, out to the pole, from the top of the pole down into the manhole. And they said that they had replaced the copper wire about 2 years ago. But yeah, it's not working anyway. I don't care what they say. It's just not working.
Reduced mobility in bushcrafters, inclusive bushcrafters, just joined us, and he said, "Hi, I came in to watch Brian and missed it, hollowing out my
Sorry,
first
Marty.
attempt of a water droplet bowl." Yeah, there's Brian can't do it. His internet's not working.
Internet is
I will. Rubbish, as usual.
yeah, it's worse than rubbish.
So until October the 3rd or 4th, he won't be able to.
October
'cause
the
he then
4th.
He gets fibre.
That's all right
Full
because
fibre.
Terry will be able to cover Brian's lives and
No,
my
no.
lives and Terry's lives, and you can do Wayne's lives as well if you want.
That won't be finished until at least 3 weeks.
Oh, don't be giving me any of that nonsense.
These tradesmen, you see.
Well, they made a really good start this morning, and I've seen the progress.
Oh yeah,
Terry's
this office
been
is nearly finished. Plug wiring's nearly in.
Terry's been on
Pencils,
already so
whatever.
often. I think he should be doing 24-hour day rides for the next 6 months.
And that'll lose them. See, they'll all be glad to see me back, Lindsay.
Half hour gone, guys.
Yep. 30 minutes gone, 28 to go. Or 29,
what we do
1
to
minute
it?
handover.
I say I'm supposed to be earworming, which means nobody can see me.
A lot of stuff was supposed to happen, but it's not true. We're
I'll
now
be able to
watching
drink my
you.
coffee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Waste another 5 minutes with
Cheers,
a bit
Pete.
of luck. You might get to do the whole hour.
cheers, Pete.
I'm supposed to drink my coffee in peace, without anybody knowing. But I'm not going to let it go cold.
No.
You're quite right, mate. You drink your coffee. I'm just primed to ring the 0800 number from BT.
Brian's going to hide in the corner and cry now. You can't get through to there either, I expect.
Probably not.
So, what should we do with this thing then?
Well, you
We'll
got to
go
do a
colour.
line around the outside, apparently.
So we've got
Did
a
you
very
say you were going to colour it?
simple classic. No, I don't want to colour it. I don't like colouring.
Nice classic shape, yeah, it looks nice.
Classic
Go
shape.
decorate the rim, any?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Got a bit of an undercut there, so I've got a nice
Yes.
wide rim. Got some space
Yeah,
to do something.
And time you seal it and grit it and All the rest of it is going to be
Couple of
another
nice
20 years now.
bit of texture on it, and then highlight the texture with a couple of lines
Dr. Bob's
either
in, my
side.
Dr. Bob.
How does that sound, Pete?
I don't know. What's the chat say? What do they want to do?
Don't know.
What does the chat say? What do you want Pete
What-
to do with this
What,
bow?
what
Don't
does, what
say
does the
burn.
chat say?
I have
'Cause he's
Well-
liable to do that anyway.
got a strawberry texturing tool. I could put a spiral there.
Uh,
Don't
you,
really like spirals on rims.
you haven't
though.
got the new.
They don't really do it for me.
Yeah.
William Kelly says a little texture.
But if you hold the
Suzanne.
the thing horizontal, you don't get a spiral.
You get dots.
True.
You can get little dots. So you can
Yeah,
just
if
do
you
like
go in that
an
way.
orange peel effect. You could do an orange peel effect if you want, if you use the point you want.
Yeah, but then you know, the bit inside me that says orange peel is
But
bad,
then-
but then I've got to sand it all off again.
Well,
could
that's
just,
only for lacquer.
True.
Put
If,
a
it,
couple
if it's
of
Don't go
intentional,
too
if
deep
it's
with
texture
it.
intentional,
lines
it's
on
okay.
there, a couple of feature lines and burn them. That'd be
Yeah.
quite good. Or I could burn the whole thing, really, couldn't I? I might burn it all later anyway.
You could.
Often do that. So we've got anything in the chat? Any ideas?
Only a little bit of texture in two of them, I said. Embellishing wax, says Andy, woodwork learner. You want dots, Pete, up dead up straight, or is it lines? Lines for that one. Isn't it? That texturing
Do it
tool
that
would do
way.
lines. Isn't it? That would make a
Do it that
spiral.
way. Could do it at an angle. I think a fairly acute angle would be about right. Okay, texturing tool. This is the Sorby one. If you've not seen it before, I'm sure you all have. It wants speed of around about 400-ish.
What Ruby says, a line on the outside of the edge and maybe towards the middle, and then you can texture if you want.
Okay, that means I can use another tool.
Two.
I like using other tools.
Oh,
Mm.
I know you do. If you use an extra tool.
Yeah,
The more you use it, longer it takes.
Have you got a little diamond point tool or?
I got a point tool,
Oh,
Wasn't a
perfect.
point tool.
That'll do the job.
but I made it a point tool.
I'll make your lines. Burn 'em
Okay,
in.
I can use another tool as well. Because
I know.
if you're going to do something
need
like
tools.
this, get a pencil.
Oh yeah, give yourself a mark. Oh, so it's.
Just give yourself an idea of where you're going. You can also decide whether you like it or not.
And do you like it?
No. We're going a little bit
Now
further.
you can texture in the middle, Ruby says. 2 lines, one each side. Texture in the middle. Burn the lines, lovely.
Lovely. Quite a classic texture technique on the outside of the
Faster,
bowl.
further. This tool.
Gary Glass said, texture it, then Burny, stain, colour, Bob's your uncle.
That's created a cut of fuzzy, so he's going to go with the 240 grit and just knock those off a bit. If I can find the handle, where did I put
Ruby
that?
Claire
There.
suggests Ruby Claire suggests there that you can use a pencil to draw a line and just make sure it's still round or flat even. So the woodwork learner says he made a 3-point tool from an old number 3 Phillips screwdriver. That would do the
Yeah,
job.
for the amount of time you use it, it'll do the marking out, won't it?
Yeah, well, a point tool
Mhm.
stays sharp because you only ever cut a very small amount with it.
Yeah.
once you've sharpened it.
Yeah, that's true.
When you sharpen anything, you've got X number of yards of cutting that it'll do. If you do a bowl gouge, obviously it's doing a lot of yards of cutting on a bowl, so it doesn't last long. But when you're doing a parting tool or a point tool or something like that, they don't do that many yards of cutting,
It's
so they
blunt,
don't go blunt so quick. It might be alright when it's burnt.
As
we're
in
burning this as
decorative
well.
burning or burning in the fire?
Burning in the fire. I can do that again now because I've got a new fire pit. I couldn't do
Oh,
that for a
no.
while. What view are we on? Let's go over there. So I'm thinking if I go just off of upright, just across to there, I should get some really tight lines. This is a 2mm space cutter. You can see there's a bevel this side. There's a flat that side. So if I just go in like that and bring it across, it should be quite tight. I can sand it off if I don't like it.
This is true. Or take the gouge to it.
Or I can put it in the wood burner.
Right. Only if Lisa doesn't see it first.
If Lisa doesn't see it first. Which doesn't know I'm doing a live now. Because
She thinks you're out here, right?
so she won't be
She
watching.
thinks you're out of your ear on
So therefore she won't know I've cut it. Which means I can get away with murder.
Only if I don't text her.
I don't think you did that, Brian.
Would I do such a thing?
you?
Pete? Would I do such a
Absolutely.
thing?
Of course you would. On the phone now, I expect.
That's not too terrible.
On the plus side, it's a beautiful sunny day in Northern Ireland today. The sun be shining.
Yeah, about time.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Bristol as well, actually.
We had a few spots of rain earlier, but it's gone now.
Right.
I may as well just put my
That
tool
texture is
on
quite
it.
light, so I'm just
Using
really
the
just touching it with. This is actually 400 grit I've got on here at the moment. Just take any fuzzy bits out. And I'm going to go with. I've got gold, black,
Claire says, camera!
or
Change the
bronze.
camera.
Oops, sorry. See, I haven't got my professional earworm on at the moment because
Bronze is
this was all rather rushed.
Yeah, the bronze will make it just like the outside, though.
Yeah, the bronze will match the outside a bit. I can't actually remember what I did the outside with. I have no idea. But yeah, I reckon bronze might go with it.
I'm just looking at your tins of embellishing wax and thinking, how old are they, Pete?
I don't use a lot
Because I've got embellishing wax, but they're in little aluminium tins with screw top lids.
Well, I got some of them. Got 2 tins of the new ones. The other one, yeah, it's quite old.
You've had them for a while, yeah.
Yeah. And I haven't used a lot either.
No, you haven't. Could you just drop that camera down a fraction there, Pete? Or unless it's my screen, of course. No, it's not. Just down a little bit.
Throwing it completely
Not
out.
there, wrong way. That'll do. That'll be good. There we go. You can see the whole bowl now.
Oh, I set up a different view camera for today's live, which I never used. I got that one.
Oh, you have,
I
aye.
don't know Not going to use that. That's rubbish.
Well, yeah, if you zoom in a bit, you might be able to use it.
Yeah, but that's a 920. That one I
That's
can't
fine.
zoom it in.
All right, that's a good
No, they're
picture
fixed
there.
on them. You can digitally zoom them, can you?
I could digitally zoom it, but then you lose quality quite quick on a 920.
Mm.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't do zooming at all, really.
The main cameras I'm using here are the Brios, which have got a 5 times zoom on them, which is good.
You have.
Of course, as I was doing the
I
pocket
have
watch
one.
stand, I've got them all set to zoom in quite tight, and I haven't adjusted them since.
Mark L's just joined us. Hello, Mark.
So Ruby suggests that you could always put a drop of water on the centre of it to see what the colour of the wood is, and then choose your colour of wax.
That's not a bad
So
plan.
that's a very useful tip. That's a very useful tip, Ruby. Again, another one.
Go half a step better than that.
Put a little bit of sanding sealer or something.
Bit of
Mess.
maths. It's that colour.
Oh. That's the bronze wax. That should work all right, I think.
Hampton Woodturn has just joined us. Good afternoon.
Hi, Scott.
Good evening. Or good morning, wherever you are.
Hi,
Scott
Scott.
with 2 T's.
Double T Scott.
It's him.
Yeah, Scott, I know I'm not supposed to be on, but, you know, things happen.
Ryan's internet went bad on him again. So
Boing.
good old Pete stepped in to do another live when he said he wouldn't do any more after this morning, which is pretty cool. Dara
Yeah,
Keelan's
but
in.
it's okay, because I'm not doing any lives ever again after Monday.
Scott Dunn's in as well.
Because Terry's going to cover everything.
No, I won't be finished by Monday. My workshop.
Yeah, but it'll be my last one. You haven't got to start till the Monday after, so you'll be fine.
Well, that's if they're back by then. Busy people.
That'll be all right. I've had a word with Ruth. She's going to find a younger model to take on holiday with her, so you can stay at home and do lives.
That's even better then. Save me going on all day. She's probably another 6 booked already. It's retirement business. Not good. In fact, I was even thinking of going back to work.
Don't know where that shows on the camera. Gives
Very
it a bit
well.
of a shine, a bit of a glitter. You can and possibly should sanding seal before you put embellishing wax in. I didn't. I probably should have done. But hey.
It's your channel, do what you like.
Yep. And I find the fire pit isn't overly fussy which order you do things in. It just burns it just the same.
Why waste sealer and all the rest of it if you're going to burn it?
But yeah, we'll put some sanding sealer in here. And we'll seal over the top of that wax.
Steve SK Crafts has just joined us now. Steve, Brian bottled out. You know, he's like, waste of rations.
Yeah,
His
thanks,
internet
Terry.
went bang again.
Cheers.
No internet. So Steve
Cheers, mate.
stepped in for
Thanks.
another live. 2 today. He can't get enough of them.
Steve, you got that bandsaw loaded on the van whilst Terry was distracted?
Anyway, Stephen, get back to work.
Yeah, if any of you guys can do a live with 860 kilobytes per second upload speed, work away.
We just watch it slower.
Yeah, just slow the audience down, you'll be fine.
Yeah. A bit like talking Scottish. You need to listen slower.
Yeah.
Apparently Scottish people talk very quickly. I'm not sure that's the case at all.
Some of them do. I think
What
the
we're going to do with
Glaswegian
all these practice
the
pieces
crickets.
that yeah,
It's on the van, the band, so he
can
says.
be.
It's on the van, sorted.
It's on the van.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Steve.
So, Joe, if you're in the car looking at this,
Start
sing a
singing.
song for Glyn.
Sing. Oh, she's in the Burndale Hotel currently.
Line is in. Natalia De Liro is in. Good afternoon. Sneaks Wallart's in.
What am I going to do with all these? Pete, I'll tell you, what am I going to do with all these practice pieces that I did?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Well,
Wait for your internet.
you got
Do it
full
again.
fibre going in a fortnight, and all
Yep.
your problems will be over.
I hope so.
And you can turn for the 4
Well,
hours a
well,
day that Terry's not turning.
Yeah. You could do more stint, Brian.
Yeah, apparently Terry's not working. Apparently, I know.
This is the Made in Scarborough Yorkshire Grit. And I have it on good authority that quite a few of the first months of Easy Wood supplying Yorkshire Grit will be made in Scarborough Yorkshire Grit, because Glyn has been busy making a large stock and shipping it over for them to start selling through their channel before they start
get-
manufacturing in Kentucky.
They get them up and running.
You could put a few videos out though, Brian, couldn't you? William reckons.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'll have to do.
At least we can skip through them then to the end.
Thanks, Terry. Again.
Welcome.
I'm busy. I'm in my workshop with a heavy heart putting my tools away.
Glyn Senior's arrived apparently.
I know.
Is he complaining?
Joe already told us.
No.
No.
Don't
Joe,
forget to burn the
hey!
line. Don't forget to burn the lines,
Oh, I forgot that.
as Ruby
So
said.
Glenn, Glenn
I
just came
forgot
on
that.
and
I'm not
says,
going to burn the lines now.
we're here.
We're here.
You're not going to burn them? Yeah, half an hour
Nah.
after Joe told us.
I forgot to do it, and I've got 12 minutes to finish.
Oh, you're fine.
Get a burn line on for 12 minutes.
I could, but I put wax and sealer on it now. It just makes
Yeah.
life difficult.
I'm not so sure I like the bronze now.
Hey, don't start backtracking.
I'll go in the fire pit. It'll be fine.
It'll melt.
The
as it
fire
hits the
pit won't
fire, he
mind.
says.
I'll do the charcoal finish.
William Kenny says, when are you coming down to show me how it's done, Brian? What? Show you how what's done, William? Certainly not turning anyway, because your turning's better than mine, by God.
Well, you need to go down there, because I believe you owe him a few beers for that timber he gave you.
I think I
Rather
do.
nice.
Oh, there.
Okay, sorry, that was Hampshire Sheen.
The bronze does suit it, Andy. I know.
Yeah.
It's. I was just winding. It's a subtle bit of texturing rather than something that jumps out and bites you. Although
Yeah,
sometimes that's good too.
I'm not a fan of heavy texturing. I've done it and I've sold it and people like it, but it doesn't
Bit of
really
light
do anything
texturing's
for me.
good though, isn't it? Yeah.
But there are things, like I don't know, certain hollow forms, certain natural edges where you need to do some heavy texturing just to give them a feature. Things that that require it.
Yeah.
JP Woodwork says Jake Thompson is up next with Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, and with Jamie Page.
Now, obviously,
Jake
on
Thompson
mine, this is a thrown together one, so I do not have the links for who's up next.
Yeah,
So
it's
Brian
and Terry
Jake
can use
Thompson's up next. Jack Thompson.
I'll get the
in
link.
You can find Jake's and
I'll
just
get
chuck it in the chat, please.
Yeah, Brian's
Will do,
doing that
mate.
as we
Do-
speak. You got 9 minutes to
doing it.
go, Pete.
Well, I could stand here like this for 9 minutes, couldn't I?
Yeah.
When you're buffing the wax, be careful to use the pads of your fingers, not your fingernails. Fingernails will scratch the wood very quickly. Almost as efficient as a gouge. So there you go.
Donna says it looks lovely.
There you go. There's the link for Jake.
Don't forget, people, if you like what you saw, do Pete a favour and just hit the thumbs up on the way out. Brian's
Give
just
it a
put
thumbs up, right.
Jake's Thompson's link in. He's the next one on the Crafty Festival.
And yeah,
Hope
you should
you
be able to
enjoyed
craft
this.
it back from there
Live,
on.
We hope you've
Um,
enjoyed
live
this one,
resin
although it was
casting.
together quickly.
So Jake says
Thank you,
live
Pete,
resin
for doing
casting
it.
using epoxy for pen blanks.
So there you go.
Thank you,
One
Pete,
little
for
bowl. Hollowed, textured. A couple of definition lines that were supposed to be burnt, but I forgot. Coloured on the outside.
that. Ruby's getting mad now with you because she told you 3 times and you never did.
I know.
Yes, Ruby, I'll
but,
do
you
that.
know,
Yes, Ruby, I'll do that.
I know,
Look
but
out next
I know,
time.
but you might
You
not
know how
be the favourite.
scatty I can get,
You might
Ruby.
not be the favourite giant now.
Andy says, well done, Pete. It's too good to burn that.
We'll see.
Yeah. The fire
Well,
does-
yeah.
He doesn't burn them at all, you know. He's only pretending he burns everything.
Oh,
Why
Jacobson
did you-
says,
You've
very
seen
nice,
it, I
Pete.
videoed it.
Well done.
I know.
Yeah, I videoed my
Ruby says,
pyrography
well done,
technique.
Pete, for such short notice.
It just happened to be a piece I had here, which, as I said, I was using the practice colour on the outside of it. So it was ready to hollow, so I've hollowed it.
Steve Gordon says, great stand-in, Pete.
Yep, super job.
It's one of
Pete.
those
Well done,
things.
Yeah.
So it's a few minutes was
6 minutes
6
to
minutes. So yeah, I think that'll
Brian's
do
just
for
put the link
this
in.
one.
Jake's.
Brian's put the link in for Jake.
The link's
I'll
there.
see you over there.
There's that.
Okay.
Thanks for putting up with
Go
our
back into
little
the-
problems with the
back into
internet, and see you later.
Bye-bye,
Cheers,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Guys, yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Thanks for
bye.
joining. See you next
If you
time.
can see me at all. Bye.
Yeah, we can see you, but you got blurry fingers when you move them. If you stand
Ruby's not
absolutely
mad,
still,
it's
it's
fine.
crazy, maybe. Yeah. Love you, Ruby.
Okay.
Bye.
Cheers, everyone.